What's going on, everyone? My name is Lotus, and you have tuned into the Abracadabra Show. Or let me say, this is the Abracadabra Show, and my name is Lotus. Beautiful Lotus, that is. I have another page, and so this is my my second page. But this page is the one, or I'm sorry, page. This channel, this show, this is the one that I want to begin to express my gifts, share my gifts, so that other people can lift. You see what I'm saying? So my first page is beautiful as well, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm there. I'm still going to be doing that too. But that's for a different place. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to understand it, you'd have to go ahead and tune into both. But anyway, let me move right along onto this. What I'm doing right now, which is focusing on the power and the magic in words. The fact that abracadabra, I create what I speak. What I speak, I create. As above, so below. I am as I am. I want to really start to dive into things of that nature, because it's important for us to begin to have an understanding so that we can actually move forward, or actually go, ascend upward, so that we can reach that rainbow above our heads, that GodBody. I got that from Oshun. There's a group named Oshun. These two young ladies, they're amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard them, but let me go ahead and tell y'all right now. If you ain't checked on them, Oshun, Oshun. Oshun is a deity. She's a deity in the Yoruba spirituality, Ifa. I don't know. I mean, you guys, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But even if you don't know nothing about that, if you have any interest in spirit, the world of spirituality, and taking it back to ancient Kemet, and things before Christianity, and metaphysical life, and all that type of stuff, understanding quantum physics and all that, then you will definitely love this girl group. These girls are amazing. They are so smart. They are so chosen. Okay, and so and then they're repping Oshun. She represents the river, sweet water. You know what I mean? She represents a lot more things, but I didn't come home here to talk about Oshun exactly. So it's like a lot of things I know, but I don't have the ability to explain them that well. That's what I'm learning right now. So I would have to do something and, come to y'all with an Oshun video. But today we're going to speak on what I already have planned, because that's how I work better, I realize. So I wanted to take a moment just to say this to you guys. Abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra. We have the magic. We contain the light. We are only in these bodies, these shells, this flesh, but we are not of it. If we actually really truly believe that we come from something so divine, then we'll recognize that while we're looking around on earth and all the terrible, horrible things that go on here, that this must not be it, and there must be more. So I want people to start to understand that whatever situation that you are in, there is always a self. There is always the I am. And until we begin to hone in on that, we can never, ever, ever, ever get to the next level, because there's levels to this shit. I know we say that shit and it sounds funny and all that good stuff, but I never knew how real that statement was, or that saying, or whatever was, until I start to, experience my awakening, and my third eye is, begun to open. I start to recognize my true self, understand who I truly am, my true identity. I began to remember, and now I understand even the things I've always been saying. I also understand that this journey has been from the very moment that I came, that my mother blessed me to put me on this earth, so anyway, go back to where I don't want to leave my subject, okay, because I will do that. I'll be talking about something else for 30 more minutes, so check me out. The power of the I am and the self, it will change your life. Trust me. I am a living witness, and I'm not even a living witness like that has it all the way right and perfect, but I'm a living witness who's actually in this moment, currently still fighting the good fight. You see what I'm saying? But I am telling you that these things are real and they matter. We literally cast spells when we speak. That's why it's called spelling. Spelling, when you spell a word, you're spelling, okay? We have to start to recognize that nothing has been hidden from us. It has just been put directly in our face, and we just have not taken the time to decipher, decode, or just to even just think a little bit further. You know what I mean? We haven't been taught to, or we have not been programmed to think beyond what's on the surface, exactly what we see right in our face. And that is what I've recognized and realized now, that that will never end in anything but more chaos, because we were put here for the purposes of experiencing this earth human plane, and not just experiencing it, but figuring it out, deciphering it, understanding it, overstanding it, understanding it, and then conquering that bitch. You understand what I'm talking about? And then making this motherfucker our footstool. That is what we are here to do. So we must stop with the whole, just being so basic and all that, just basic bitches or whatever, like people say. That's what we are all being when we don't take a moment to think deeper, see deeper, let the wisdom of your mind, allow you to take the time, the patience that it takes to process, to understand, to feel, to smell, to taste, to just, experience everything about anything that's going on, and then ultimately let your heart be the one to decide, because that is what the heart is. The heart is the ultimate. It's the God mind. We want to start to begin to function in our God bodies at all times. I mean, that's what I want to do, at least. And I'm just speaking, my thoughts, my desires, my wants. And hopefully, if you feel me, then you feel me, So that's where I'm at with it. So what I mean by that is, I don't care what happened, what is happening, what's going to happen. It's all your fault. It's all my fault. It's all his fault. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what we must teach our children. We have to teach our children and make sure that it is clear to our children that although they are children, that is a temporary state of being. That is not their ultimate goal. And those are all just labels at the end of the day. Our purpose and our point is to get it, to conquer this bitch. So if we instill the correct foundation, we get the roots before the wings, then we'll be a lot more successful as a whole, because it is not just one person or two people that are relevant when it comes to this. This is a universal. Think about the word universal, universe, soul. This is this whole, all this, we are all connected to the same source. I don't care what color you are, what size you are, what shape you are, when you were born. We all are connected to the exact same source, the most benevolent, divine, almighty, omnipotent, the all. That is where we come from. We are all nothing but the droplets, the from the biggest, largest tidal wave. We are just the droplets that come off of the foam and all the, what I'm saying? That is who we are. But understand how important that is. So when people say, oh, I'm nothing, it's all, no, you are something. You are, you know what I mean? And so for me at least, what my desire is to be the best part of the all. You know what I'm saying? Because the all, the source, is not one anything. The source is not perfect or nice or mean, or the source is everything. Everything you could possibly want to think of, that is that. So what do you choose to do? Be the best part. You see what I'm saying? And the way to do that is to take ownership. Own this bitch. Understand that you are God. You are goddess. You are. Nothing else is running this bitch but the source. And that's not even to be concerned with, because your purpose here is to act as the channel of the source. We are the channels. There is the big T. Look at the sky. That's like the big ass projection screen, and we are the channels. So don't focus so much on being so humble to this to the Lord above, and be humble to yourself. That is what you are here to do. Be humble to yourself. Be worthy to yourself. Confess to yourself. You know what I mean? Your sins to yourself. Forgive yourself. These are all the things that we are giving to another that we must give to ourselves. And so if someone slapped you in the face, you can't run around and say, oh, well, I was going to do this, but they slapped me in the face, so that's why, and now I'm in jail. No, you're going to take it and you're going to look at it like, okay, I was slapped in the face. Well, guess what I could have done? I could have been, I should have been at home instead of being in this situation. I could have ducked. I mean, there's always different things you can come up with what you could have done to keep yourself out of it, because you are, I am, we are. You know what I'm saying? See those words in shining, flaming, sparkly words. I am. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to know before anything else comes out of our mouth. I am. When you speak those words, know that is magic. Know that you are casting a spell. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am love. I am energy, good energy. I am energy flowing. You know what I mean? We are. You know what I'm saying? So stop putting everything or thinking in things. Don't let your perception be about what the next person is doing, because guess what? The next person's battle is not yours. We will all answer for whatever we have done in this life. Whatever wants to be brought to us in this life that we have done, it has been noted. Believe that, and we will answer to it. Whether whether you want to be questioned about why you didn't tie your shoe on Thursday in 1993, or why whatever. Don't think anything is overlooked or too big or too little, because this is what I'm trying to say. Life is not a game. So take everything you do and put your best everything in it, because you may have to answer for anything, even the smallest, for picking your nose while you were sitting at the drive-thru. You may not think about it later, but then when it comes to you on Judgment Day, what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? And you better have an answer that is only concerning self and the I am, because anything else is not going to cut it. There will be a scale with a feather on one side, and your heart will be on the other. If that heart tips that motherfucker, then baby, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. You feel me? And the only way for us to make our hearts light is to be in our God bodies. And our God bodies only function on a frequency which takes personal control and power over any and all things that happen in the universe or in the atmosphere around oneself. Because everything that I do is a reflection from who I am and what I am and my true real from the inside out. So if I want to change the outside, I will change the inside, and then everything else will fall in place. We are so busy worrying about the outside, we don't understand that's irrelevant. That is just a shell. Get your insides together. Fuck if you look cute today. Worry about, are you beautiful on the inside? Because that is what you will answer to. And if you think you don't believe me, fine. But I promise you, we will all have a judgment day. We are not here to judge. We are not here to belittle. We are not here to change other. We are here to save ourselves. And as parents, we are here to lay the foundation so that the wings can be given. After that, there is nothing more we can even do for our own offspring. We do not own them. They do not belong to us. Remember who you are and whose you are. Who you are. I'm me. I am Tatiana Lene Maple. I am Lotus. I am beautiful Lotus. Okay? And I am goddess. That's my best word for me to say all the encompassing things that I am without making this video too long. I am beautiful. I am love. I am light. I am peace. I am energy flowing. I am successful. I am kind. I am happy. I am breathing in peace and breathing out negativity. I am. You know what I'm saying? And that the best thing in the world is to have that true confidence in yourself, knowing that you are. And my phone's about to die, you guys, so I don't want to let it cut off on me, so I'm going to cut this video short. But I really, really hope that my words were heard and they were felt and understood. And I'm going to do, going forward, I'm going to make videos that I will do a little, make a little setup to where it's more of maybe a learning process. I don't know. But for me, at the same time, I want to keep it authentic. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But trust me, everything I say is cash money. You can take it to the bank, baby. It's going to be cash money. I might talk a lot. I might be long-winded. I tell this to people all the time. But if you listen to me, trust me, Source is channeling directly through me when I speak. It is not just my words. Believe that and know that. And don't let the ego get in the way of saying, oh, I don't got to listen to her. She ain't nobody, but she just like me. No, I'm not just like you, because I have been chosen to help. I've been chosen to guide. I've been chosen to show. I've been showing. And in the process of me still going through what I'm going through, just believe that. Yeah, I'm not all good. I'm not all rich. I'm not all none of that. But in the midst of everything that I am a goddess. I am Black woman. You know what I'm saying? I am the creator. I'm the creator of the creator. You understand what I'm saying? I'm that aspect. That is who I am, and I take that wholeheartedly, so strongly, and I will guide, I will show, I will lead in the best that I can, and that's all I can do. I don't want the phone to die, so I love you guys genuinely, truly, and dearly. Please stay aware of self, and remember, ain't nothing in this whole wide world going to be able to save you at the end of the day but you. So trust that and love that. You are God, Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. It is you. Don't be so scared by the words. It is you. It is me. It is we. We'll talk about that more, though. I don't want to get too deep into it because I got a whole, man. Anyway, but you guys be blessed. You guys be good. Man, peace to all the gods and goddesses. And it's your girl, Lotus. And that was the first show of the first episode of the Abracadabra show. And I'd like to thank everyone, whoever may listen, whoever hasn't listened, whoever will listen. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Mwah.